Oh, we live? When did we go live? I had no idea we were live. But since we're live, let's go ahead and get to this One Piece thing. I know I've only been doing One Piece for the last couple of weeks. Things been, rough, so I'm getting back into it. I'm starting off slow, but we're gonna pick up the pace in a minute. Anyway, let's get to it. 1097. Jeannie or Jenny or whatever her name is. Anyway, she done got grown. She got breasts. You know what I mean? She got butt. She got breasts. She got butts. You know what I mean? Butts, but she got one butt. She got cheeks. She got breasts. You know what I mean? She got all that stuff now. She done got grown on us. So anyway, we see Kuma. He fishing like an actual bear, like a bear would do. Like fishing he went right in the lake and he's using his paw fruit to go ahead and knock these fish out the water. Jenny's holding something in her hands. I have no clue what it is. To be honest, they look like some type of adult toys. That's what they look like. I'm telling you, they really do. Long black ones. I don't know what they are. It must be some type of fish or something. Okay, anyway, Bartholomew Kuma catching salmon in the river. That was a request. Okay, anyway, let's get to it. 8 years after the God Valley incident, 30 years ago, Kumachi, I need your help. I've been coming here since your father's generation. It was such a shock when he up and vanished. But I'm so glad to see his son growing into such a great Buccaneer pastor. Oh, so he went to the church. Kuma is one of them prosperity gospel people taking advantage of people for their money. You know what I mean? Telling them they're going to go to hell if they don't pay him $30,000 a day. Okay, and he's in the Sorbet Kingdom in the South Blue. That's the kingdom I think he was ruling. Wasn't he the king of Sorbet Kingdom, if I'm not mistaken? Okay, I'm sure your parents are happy wherever they are now. No, they all beat the hell up. His dad, I think, got knocked off. I'm pretty sure his dad got knocked off. I can't remember if the mom got knocked off. I'm not 100%. But I think this is where he's from. Like he's originally from this island, and he's back on it. Okay, anyway, Pastor Bartholomew Kuma, age 17, healing people. Okay, it's nothing but old folks in this poor kingdom. That's so much better now. Thanks, man. He healed the back. Her back was killing her. Okay, I'm next. My back is see. Look. Okay, so all these old people are going to Kuma for their lower back problems, and they're paying him like $100,000. Like he's just taking straight advantage of them. No, he ain't charging them. Okay, what a blessing it is. The miracle hands. These old folk, it ain't nothing but old people. They just so happy that like I don't have to wake up with aches and pains every day. But couldn't you extend hours to weekdays too? Ah! This dude's like, instead of just working on the weekends, can you just do this every single day? Absolutely not. Only on Sunday. Kuma only works on the Sabbath or his Sabbath or whatever. Depending on which religion, some people will say the Sunday's a Sabbath, and some people say Saturday is a Sabbath. But apparently, that's the only days he works, which is weird because he carries a Bible, right? I thought you weren't supposed to work on weekends or something like that. Whatever it is. Anyway, let's get back to it. You're asking a lot for people who aren't paying us any money. Jeannie is pissed off. Wait, hold on. 30 years ago. Could they have Bonnie at 30 years ago? 30 years ago. That means that they would have to have in like 10 more years, something like that, right? Okay, because if she's the age that we think she is. Okay, behave, you greedy old beggars. Oh no, it's Jeannie, the cheapskate. Dude making fun of him. Shut up. This ain't a campground or hospital. So pretty, but so foul-mouthed. Yeah, because she was a slave. She came from the gutter. She came from the struggle, from the real struggle. You know what I mean? She don't play nothing. She don't play that. She's not gonna play with you. From what I hear, the men in the town can't stop vying for her affection. Kuma already got her. Okay, stop changing the subject. Okay, she's 21. Kuma's 17. She's taking advantage of that little boy. But then again, she's already got Kumachi. The sight of Kumachi's face makes her feel at ease. Okay, that's so sweet of you that they act this way because you spoil them, Kumachi. Exactly, exactly. He's spoiling them. He take too good care of them. You know what I mean? These old folks normally they would probably be in the ground. You know what I mean? And he's keeping them alive for like 20 more years, and in better condition than they would have been 20 years ago. Yo, who the hell is this guy? I think I've seen this dude before. Okay, anyway, I'd give you as much money as I could, Kumachi, but it was already hard enough just to get by while paying the heavenly tribute. Remember, they got to pay the government. And now we've got a new king, don't we? A new king. The new king probably a piece of garbage. He's probably the worst one. They say that King Bekuri is a cruel man with a heart of stone. If we get sick, we can't pay our share of the heavenly tribute, and then he'll throw us in jail. He don't play that, man. Y'all better pay y'all tribute. Just pay your tribute. You ain't got to worry about nothing. As long as you pay your tribute, you ain't got to worry about nothing. What about when we get sick? Save up. Save up. When you're not sick, save up. So that when you are sick, you can pay it. That's simple. Easy. You know what I mean? It don't take no mathematician to figure that out. Okay, and it's a travesty, I tell you. The last geezer that tossed in the cell starved to deletion, I hear. Oh man, he got everybody in there scared, half the deletion. All right. He won't even pay to feed the prisoners. Okay, stupid skinflint king. Skinflint? What the heck is a skinflint? Let me look that up. I have no clue what that is. And it sounds weird as hell. Sounds actually kind of kinky. Skinflint. Okay, a person who spends as little money as possible. A miser. I know the term miser. That's better. Skinflint. That don't even sound right. It doesn't sound like somebody who doesn't spend money. Miser sounds like somebody who doesn't spend money. So he's a miser, okay, which is weird. He want all this money, but he ain't gonna spend none of it. Okay, I always knew he was bad the way he bows and scrapes to the celestial dragon. Man, he kisses their behinds. That's what he's doing. He's trying. He might want to become a celestial dragon. We have to be healthy, or it's a deletion sentence. Well, I can help by removing any light illness or pain you're feeling. Come every Sunday. So yeah, that's helping them. Like he said, if they get sick, they won't be able to pay that tribute, and they're gonna get knocked off. But if he's helping them out, that's gonna help him not be able to pay that tribute. That's 100% true. Okay, thanks, Kumachi. Why did he call him that? I thought his name was just Kuma. Okay, now he's got. I did not know. All the pain that he had, that he took out of them, he has to take it on. So when he did that to Zoro, that was something he already been used to. He practices what he preaches. Barry White. He practices what he preaches. Barry White, man. Look, so he had all that pain just sitting in the church, and it's just sitting there. I guess he can't just get rid of it. That's probably what it is. I guess if it might just go back to them. He's getting ready to take on that pain. It just destroyed them. I mean, it just destroyed them. Look, like he's bleeding and everything, man. He said, "Come every Sunday," even though it's knocking him out. He's screaming in pain, man. Zoro thought he was doing something, man. Try being old with back pain and taking on all of that every Sunday. All of that every Sunday. Zoro's a chump. He's a coward compared to Kuma. Kuma's a G. And now Genie is pissed off about it. She's like, "Yo, just let them people starve. You know what I mean? Just let them feel the pain." Okay, let's see. Every week you do this. That's why he can't do it every day. Can't he give it to somebody else? Like give it to the king? You know what I mean? Instead of giving it to himself, give it to the king. Every week you do this, and they have no idea how much you suffer for them. Whoops. Okay, there's no other choice. That mass of pain and suffering won't disappear until someone accepts it. Okay, then you keep letting it pile up. He said somebody got to take it, or otherwise won't do it. So what? I guess he don't want it around. Like somebody might walk into it, actually bumped into it, and then it'll be over for him. But I'll just move it around. It just keep getting bigger and bigger. Matter of fact, put it in the ocean, let a sea king hit it. You know what I mean? Let one of them hit it. I'll just build it up, 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 build it up. You know what would be even better? Keep building it up to however big it get. It could be the size of a city. I don't know about the size of a city, but like the size of a house. Just keep building it up. And then take an ant and throw it in there. It wasn't going to live none longer than a week. And it'll just take all that pain. I don't know if that'll work. Like, can it just take all that pain? Of course, it's just going to get deleted. But is it like, oh, you had to take all the pain, otherwise it won't disappear? Like if you throw an ant in there, it's just going to take whatever it can take, and then that'll be it. You know what I mean? I don't know. But that's what I would did. That's what I would have done. Just keep building it up, and then when I find a mouse or a rat or something, I throw it right in there. Boom, solve them. And if that only takes out a little bit, we'll just keep finding like little creatures or something like that. I don't know. I don't want to wipe out the entire, but we'll keep finding. Maybe take a plant or something like that, a tree or something like that. Throw it in there. Okay, every week you do this, and they have no idea how much you suffer. The massive pain and suffering won't disappear until someone accepts it. He can heal that quick. That Buccaneer blood is crazy, man. Buccaneer, that man, they crazy down there in Florida, down in Tampa Bay. Okay, if left untouched, it makes, so he got to. It makes its way back to the original person. But more than the pain, I feel delighted to see their happiness. I'm sorry to put you through this anguish. I'll toughen up and be stronger. He's going to have to train in order to take more pain. That's not the issue. They gave us some food, didn't they? Let's eat. Okay, they all happy and whatnot. I think them old folk probably won't be able to pay their heavenly tribute anyway. I think they still won't be able to pay, even though he's doing all this stuff for them, they still won't be able to pay. That's probably why he's going to take over the kingdom. But I thought that he could just let it sit. But apparently it'll just ease on down the road. But man, I would find something to take. Bruh, I'm not taking all that, man. I'm throwing a monkey in there so it come out with his back hurting. I'm throwing something in there. Okay, 25 years ago, Kuma, age 22. Okay. Let's get married, Kumachi. So he said, what? No. He said, man, I'm a man of the cloth. I ain't marrying nothing. Why not? Marry me, damn it. You know you love me. I think they done already had Bonnie at this point. I'll make you happy. I'm sure you would, but it's me. I'm the one who has Buccaneer blood, but my wife does not. Let her and my son free. I don't want to bring you. Okay, so what happened to his parents? Remember, his dad had a baby with some other lady, and she got knocked off. Him and her got knocked off, and this baby got put in slavery because they're Buccaneers. So if he knocks her up, they're gonna come after all of them. You know what I mean? Like, how dare you give birth to a Buccaneer? Give birth to a dolphin, not a Buccaneer. Okay, look, another article about the freedom fighters. Okay, so he's seen that, and that's what made him want to join. They've caused protests in several countries, and now they're wanted by the authorities. Dragon, he's so cool. He must be someone's hero, I bet. He must be Nika, I bet. One day I want to go out to sea and use my life to help others too. He already doing it, he's just not out to sea. Okay, are you in there? It's the lovely Genie. We caught a huge haul today. Please take some fish. Thank you. Okay, so they gave him some. Yo, she threw the ring at him. She threw the wedding ring at him. She pissed off. She trying to have his babies right now. She trying to have his babies right now. She said, if you don't knock me up, she said, I want my stomach to be wrinkly. You know what I mean? Anyway, let's get to it. 22 years ago, disaster struck. 22 years ago. Give your prisoners back. Wait, hold on. 22 years ago, the disaster struck. Royal City, Sorbet Kingdom, Kuma at age 25. Okay, give your prisoners back. Help us, Kumachi. You dare defy the royal army? Who is this monstrous lug? They're gonna know that, okay, this guy must be a buccaneer. I'm a pastor from a church in the South. So they captured all the people. I guess they couldn't pay the tribute or something like that. Okay, well, Father, I'm sure you've heard that the laws have changed. Now we're free to do what we want with people from the South. Okay, so I guess the king, I guess the people in the South are like poor people, and the people further north are like rich or whatever, and they get to do whatever they want to. I guess the king wants to be like a celestial dragon, and now he wants to act like a celestial dragon, and he's letting the people in his vicinity do it too as well, I think. Okay, you're turning them into slaves. It is an unforgivable sin. This is rebellion. So what you call? He started using this paw fruit, blowing people up. Yo, I swear this dude looks from. He looks like the guy that was fighting in on Dressrosa, man. Remember the guy? He looks like him. He kind of looks like the dude with the monkey too. They might be related. Who knows? Okay, Your Majesty, I must admit that this policy is going over poorly with the people of the yeah. If you make people slave, they're not going to take it kindly. I wouldn't myself. I would fight. Okay, don't worry. They will soon be led astray by labels and look down their noses at the South. Oh, okay. So the people up north didn't. A lot of people up north like, yo, I don't want to take on slaves from people, down south, whatever. But he's saying eventually it's going to happen. Like people, it's just going to get, they're going to get used to it. It's going to be part of their life. Starting today, only the north part of the island is the actual Sorbet Kingdom. The world government determines the amount of heavenly tribute owed by the number of citizens. Oh, now it makes sense why it's making more sense why he's doing this. I thought he was just a ruthless, evil person. He is, but what's going to happen is he's making just a smaller part of the country incorporated with the government, so that way the government won't come down on him. They don't have enough money to make a tribute for the entire island, so he's just going to take just the north. Okay, the world government determines the amount of heavenly tribute owed by the number of citizens. In other words, the South, with all of its old people who cannot pay their tribute, should be cut loose. In doing so, the country will be prosperous and balanced. Nah. The people up north, I guarantee you, they don't work that much. Yo, they got Kuma locked up. Now, Kuma is wearing his jacket. The jacket we see him. I don't know if that's the same exact one, but he's wearing a similar outfit to what we see him wearing now. He's got the hat on. I don't know if it's the same one, but he has the hat on. He has a jacket. Okay. Why are you in here too? He's wondering why Genie is in there. Okay, we were clamoring for them to let you go. And then they beat us up. Then they beat us to a pulp. Okay, they started laughing. They laughing because they just happy to help Kuma after all he's done for them. Kuma came through in the clutch 10 trillion times already. Genie or Jenny, whatever it is. I'm gonna say Jenny because what's his name? Forrest Gump. Jenny, I'm afraid our land is turning into a place of the haves and the have-nots. It's been like that. But now they're acting like it too. King Bakori is just a tool of the celestial dragons. This whole plan came down from someone above him. If we want to fight, I don't know if it came from somebody above him, but it kind of did. Whether somebody directly said it, they put him in a position where if they didn't directly said it, they made him do it anyway. Because otherwise they would just came down on the whole island. If we want to fight back, we had to take on the whole world government. This how he became right here. He got to be a revolutionary now. You already faced up against you already got your back against the wall. You're facing the world government already, and you're bucking it. They're going, you know what I'm saying? When they recognize, yo, that's such and such, you're done anyway. You might as well. You have to become a revolutionary. Okay, who are you people? Okay, run your majesty. Yo, they made it into the I think they made it in. Yo, is that Dragon and Ivankov came to save Kuma. I don't think they came to save Kuma, but they came to save that island. And they made it into the castle. And now the what you call them? The king is running from him. Ivankov's already with Dragon. Oh man, I wish we would have seen what happened, like how he meet up with him, and you know what I mean, and how they get, how they interacted with each other and things of that nature. How he joined. He became number two. Okay, you won't escape. You sad imitation of a celestial. See, he told you he wants to be a celestial dragon. You sad imitation of a celestial dragon. He makes me bull with anger. The king's giving in. The enslavement policy is no more. I'm so glad I didn't want to live like that. Yeah, that goes without saying. Okay, through someone's interference, the Sorbet Kingdom avoided disaster. Damn it. I hate when they do this. On like right here, like the page is cut off. Okay, this man you're infatuated with certainly is a wild one. You'll be impressed with him, Dragon. Oh, he likes Kuma. Let me see. Kuma, Genie. Yep. So Ivankov came back to get him. And he came back fabulous. You know what I mean? He came back fabulous. Okay, so you've been imprisoned, huh? I'm here to get you out. What is that? He said, "What is that? You, bro, Eva, and is that? Listen up, Kuma. If you're still the same man as the boy back then, come with us and change the world." Okay, here we go. The freedom fighters led protests in countries around the world after the arrival of the great era of piracy, the great era of piracy, and the tragic fall of O'Hara. The group took up arms, and they got, I think it was named Bello Betty or whatever. She's still there. This some guy, I don't know who this little short guy is. And with the addition of Kuma to the twin pillars of Dragon and Ivankov, they underwent a transformation and became the Revolutionary Army. The world would later know and fear. Man, if you need a revolution, you ain't gonna fear nothing. Okay, and this is before Sabo, a few years before Sabo. Okay, boom. Yo, and Dragon doesn't have the tattoo still. I think this was 22 years ago. No, 25 years ago. He didn't have the tattoo back then. We still lack a solid source of funds. They need that bread. They need that paper, man. The plan is to act like mercenaries and lend our strength to rebellious elements seeking to overthrow their kings. Basically, they're heroes for hire. You got to do what you got to do. Those who wish to join will be taught how to use weapons and fight with them. One day, I want to raise this into a massive armed force scattered across the globe. Straight up gangster, just like that. Okay, we got the revolutionary ship. It looks like a sword. Like they're it looks like a pirate ship, but I think Jolly Roger looks like a sword. It looks like. Okay, how did you learn to use weapons, Dragon? I spent some time in the what? I spent some time in the Navy. Sadly, I couldn't find any of the dresses they wear on their backs. That makes sense. God put Dragon in. Get in there, just like he did Luffy. You going in the Navy, boy. So he probably did Dragon like that. Dragon took to it for a second, then realized this ain't what it's cracked up to be, and left. It's strange to be at odds when both the Navy and revolutionaries just want to help people. Not all the Navy. The people in the Navy, most of them do. Most of them are good people, or decent people at least. Well, I'm with you all the way, Dragon. Kuma, he devoted himself to him. Now, we still don't see Bonnie. I heard about your Uncle Ronnie too. I'm sorry. We still haven't heard about her. So she still haven't been. 8 more years passed. It was 25 years ago. So now minus 8, that's 18 years. 25 minus 8. No, it's 17. That's 17 years ago. 25 minus 8. Yeah, 17 years. Is Bonnie only 17 years old? Like, what's going on? Okay, you won't. Okay, Dragon tells Kuma you won't regret it, being that he's now serving him. Is Kumachi back? Huh. She said, is he back? I'm guessing she's going to introduce her to Bonnie. Okay, I'll return now and then. I want to make sure you're all right. Okay. 14 years ago in a certain country. 14 years ago. Jenny went ahead. Jenny went ahead and joined the Revolutionary Army. That's what it looks like. Okay, 14 years ago in a certain country. You look happy, Jenny. Is it showing? Tomorrow's the big day. We're going to meet up with Kamachi's group. Remember, I can't wait. Revolutionary Army Captain, Eastern Forces, Jenny. Jenny. She's eating a lot. That must be Bonnie's mom. But Kuma wasn't gonna have a baby with her, right? Okay, now we see Dragon has the tattoo. So 14 years ago, that's when he got it. Around 14, maybe 15 years ago. When's Bonnie going to show up? Bonnie is not. Bonnie, right? Really might be that young. She might really be a kid. What if she was a kid the whole time? We didn't know. Okay, but we haven't seen this genie girl that I remember. So maybe she got knocked off at some point. Okay, I wish I would Captain Kuma. He gets the affection of everyone's crush. Okay, what? Don't crush on me, you creeps. Grow up. Okay, with a mouth. Revolutionary Army headquarters, Baltigo. That's where they was at before they when Blackbeard attacked him. Dragon, come in, Dragon. Genie's been captured. Jenny's been captured. What? See, that's what I was saying. We haven't seen it, so something must have happened to him. I'm sorry, the enemy caught us unawares. So she must have got knocked off. But what happened with Bonnie? Because we don't see Jenny pregnant at all. I'm thinking that Bonnie's not Kuma's biological daughter. That's what I'm saying. She doesn't have the look of a buccaneer either. But that could be just a buccaneer, the men. You know what I mean? Because we only seen buccaneer men. So the buccaneer women might look just regular. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? So I'm not sure. But we haven't seen Jenny pregnant. We haven't seen he was gone for a while and he was coming back. So that means that he just stopped in real quick, knocked her up, you know what I mean? And he didn't want to marry him. And he's probably like super religious or whatever. So maybe he doesn't do anything with someone's internal organs unless they're married or something. I don't know. I'm not sure that Bonnie's really Kuma's daughter. I don't know, but we'll find out. But yeah, good chapter. One Piece just been going hard. I mean, extra hard. I wish we'd have got a little bit more about Ivankov and Dragon. You know what I mean? Like when they first met up. But anyway, go ahead and leave your comments, like the video, and subscribe because I can't eat. I'm broke. You got the power to change that. Peace.